Hi guys, we're going to do another quick video about feeding time. We're doing a little special feeding today because we're going to go ahead and feed them some of the regular pellet food, but we're going to start incorporating the peas at least a couple times a week into their diet regularly. Kong here has been having some issues with swim bladder disorder, and the peas have kind of cured him right up. So we're just going to start trying to make this kind of part of his weekly diet anyway. Nobody else has shown any symptoms of the disorder so far. So as you can see, I've got, it's kind of hard to see there. Got some peas already shelled and split. And they're just frozen peas. You just got to kind of slit the outer layer and squeeze out the inside. And then we're also feeding them some of this omega-1 sinking pellets. Not so sure. This is the first time I've used this one, and I'm not real sure that I like it yet. So I may not. They may not get to finish this before I try a different food. But anytime I'm feeding these guys, I turn off the power filters. And generally, let's see if it's working right now. No, okay. Generally, the way I do it is I used to have it on a power switch that the light was plugged into the wall. I need to redo that again. But I'm going to start them off with a little bit of the peas. And the reason I'm starting off with mostly the peas is I don't want to overfeed them with the pellets as much. So I want to make sure that they all eat a little bit of the peas first. I'm going to save the rest for a minute. Go ahead and sprinkle in just a good sized pinch of the sinking pellets. I don't like to feed my goldfish anything that floats up top because I've noticed through the years that I've had them that the more they eat on the top, the more problems they can develop with swim bladder disorder. So I always want to feed them something that pretty much sinks. As you can tell though, when you turn off your power filter, sometimes they sit on the top for a minute. So we'll plug one in real quick and let that water move a little bit more. Get those things coming down. There we go. You can see all those air bubbles coming from it. That gets the rest of it coming down. But I usually like to turn the power filters off till all the food has gone to the bottom, so that I'm not just sucking food right back up into the power filters. And in general, I like to feed them enough that they can eat, where everybody eats for about 2 to 4 minutes, as much as they can eat in about 2 to 4 minutes. I usually do that twice a day. Every now and then, depending on how long I'm home, or if I'm even home for the day, because I work a lot of hours, sometimes they'll get a third meal, but it'd be more of like a snack. This is our Blackmore, Jack Black. I need to do another video of our white one here. Her name is Angel. Actually, I don't know if it's a her or not, but we decided to name it Angel since it was all white. In fact, let me turn on the other light here. That first light I had on is more of my night lighting. This is more of my daylight. It brightens up quite a bit in there. I'm going to go ahead and give them the rest of the peas. And we probably gave them, I probably fed them just a little too much this time. Shame on me, but at least it was with the peas. And as you can see, the water's looking kind of murky right now. And that's usually happens when you turn your power filters off and back on. But I'm probably about 2 days away from doing another 20% water change and changing out cartridges on my power filters. I've got the Penguin 350 and the 200 here. You don't see the bi wheels running on this one right now because I have it turned off. But whenever I decide to start changing out filter cartridges, I only do one at a time. So I do them about every 2 weeks. So this week it's going to be this one. We'll change out that filter completely, that filter cartridge, and then next week we'll change out these two. It seems to help with not getting so much of what do you call it? The bacterial bloom that happens sometimes after you do water changes. So anyway, if you've never fed your fish frozen peas, they love them. And it helps them with their digestion quite a bit. And it's a good source of protein for them. Take care.